Hello, Monster Man here, and welcome back to Total Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and Part 6 of my Tilea campaign with the Southern Realms, which I'm going to be honest, I'm finding the Southern Realms a bit bland. No. Yeah, I am. No, it's true. I mean, I think... Okay, now, obviously if you compare like a historical Total War and Warhammer 2, Warhammer 2 is definitely the toddler hopped up on sugar. Now... Obviously, some mods go out of their way to enhance that. Now, let's take Radius for an example. Now, I realise that Radius has its fans, which is absolutely fine. However, in my opinion, it's taking the squirming, hopped-up sugar child toddler, who is, you know, desperate to get at the shiny lights, and it drop kicks them through the magical wardrobe into Narnia to have a fun time. And for some people, that's fine. For me, that's too much, right? It's too much. But I do think that if you're going, you know, you can have some fun in Warhammer, right? All of the races are different. They all have their little bit of flavour. But I think the Southern Realms mod it's playing it a bit too conservative, in my opinion. It's being a little bit too like, oh no, can't have too much fun. Oh no, crossbows. That's where it's at. Crossbows with shields. Yeah, that's the most exciting thing you're going to have. Enjoy. And so I feel like... to be more exciting, maybe. I mean, you've got the Regiments of Renown, and they're quite nice, and that's fun. But, you know, that's just my take anyway. That's my take. Maybe you feel differently. It's absolutely fine. Let's get... Now, obviously, we want to try and bring the Chaos Corruption down. It is coming down. Maybe more growth. I think we want to go Growth, actually. By the comet. Let's go Growth. We've got Growth here, haven't we? Yes, we do. We're going to have the Growth in... How much do we need? 5. So we've got 2 turns there, and then depending on how long else that takes. I mean, that's generally fine. We do need to go for the Growth here as well, because obviously that's otherwise it's going to take friggin' ages. We do have... Like, the Corruption is now coming down, which is nice. That's nice to see. We've got a little bit of growth there going on as well. We do need to deal with the very sunburnt beastmen on the Costa del Sol down there. Obviously, they've sailed in from Albion, had a bit of a raucous time, forgot the sunscreen, gone shirtless, got sunburn, classic. And so we need to make sure we put them down before they upset the locals. Yes, my lord. And of course, we've got Skaven Blight. I've renamed that to Westminster because, let's face it, both those locations full of rats. Oh, we're under 6. Oh, you know what? That might be because Ikit Claw might be wiped out. If we lightning... Hang on, how the fuck is that going to work? I mean, I don't really care if they go die. Alright, fine. Fine. Do you not have any armies left? Did I know that? I might have. I might have known that, and I might have forgot. Are you dead now? Holy shit, you are. Holy balls. Now, if I come down here and we lay a little ambush, I might be able to get those beastmen to come back, because if I sail over here and hop in here, it's going to reduce our income a little bit, but that's fine. But I think the beastmen won't want to take this on, but they will have seen that the garrison here has been wiped out due to that battle we just fought. So I'm thinking they may decide to come back here and try and take it on. Oh, I don't know what skill to get, really. I mean... I guess rally? I guess? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Let's get Smoke and Mirrors. Smoke and Mirrors. And Rufio can have Scar Veteran. Lovely. I've done some renames as well. But, you know, took me bloody long enough. I'll tell you what, I was feeling awful last weekend. I've only just started to get over it. I didn't eat for 3 days. I just didn't feel like it. Bloody awful. Let's see if we can find someone else. Because, you know, we should have some people we can potentially trade with. You know, people like these guys who Friends of the Empire should want to trade with us anyway, the big bastards. I'll ignore that. What the fuck is your problem, mate? Look, I've got a whole... I've got trade goods. No. Can't do. Hang on. Right, so I'm going to get 144. You're going to get No, I'm going to get 197. Or is that what you get? I think this is what... So I'll get less than you, but you still don't want to give it to me. Give it to me, Carl! Give it to me hard! I want your trade inside me, Carl.
What?
You bastard! I don't know.
Greetings, stranger.
Hello. Ready to fight with the Dowie lads? Yeah, I am actually. Now, okay, there was a poll last time. The poll was, should we stay nice and safe within our little enclave of flayed thingamajig? Oh, not this again. Why does this matter? It doesn't matter what I pick. Everyone's sad anyway. Fuck them. Right, okay, so
Yes,
should we stay safe or should we push out? And people said, let's push out. So basically, the death of these men is all on you. Don't know what to tell you.
Step to it.
You know, basically,
yes,
you chose their death. It should be on you. We met Clan Scurvy. Clan Scurvy are over there, are they? I see.
Fire? Moving would be wise.
Come on, Crispy Cola. Little ambassador. He's got a big pile of Ferrero Rocher that he carries around with him. So, we can get more money like this. I do want more money. That would be nice.
Yes.
Where have these guys gone? I'm just going to stay here for a minute.
I will marshal the men to the province.
Now, the only slight problem is they might be, you know, recruiting more shits. So there is that. We'll get the... We'll do that. And we'll also get the farm. Get a little bit more growth there. Is
By the comet.
Carl going to give me trade now?
Well, that is all I ever wanted. By Sigma, no.
You motherfucker.
Yes.
What about
I
Teclis?
have
Give me...
no choice but to listen to your inane babbling.
Thank you.
Consider it done.
Right, you'll give me trade. Thank you. Anyone else?
The lady grants you.
Okay, you won't give me trade.
Behold,
You will,
the
though,
majesty
won't you?
of the Phoenix Court.
It's
Now,
lovely.
To business, as you say.
High elves will always accept trade. They're pretty much like, unless they seriously hate your guts, they're going to accept
Defender
trade.
of the Phoenix Throne. Your word shall reach the Phoenix Throne.
Okay,
Choose
thanks.
them carefully.
Thanks for that.
Your will is done.
Okay, so we got some more trades going on, haven't we? So that's pretty good. Look at all this. Look at all this trade. Lovely, lovely trades. That's what we wanted, wasn't it? Okay, let's see if we can hunt these beastmen down. I'm worried they may go for Baker Street. I don't know if our army's strong enough. I think we are. I think we should be fine. I mean, they're all sunburned. All we have to do is slap them on the back. They'll be in agony. Oh. Oh, I did just see them. They're around here somewhere. I'm tempted to go for it. Just get ambushed. Shall we get some ogres? Let's get some ogres. Greenskins infested Gesundheit. Noted.
Yes, a sound plan.
Oh, they didn't. So we've got an opportunity to intercept. Perfect. Okay, we can mop these guys up. Then we shouldn't really have much to worry about. Not with Clan Scryer dead. The Beastmen are dead, as someone pointed out last time. I may have, you know, inferred that maybe Kazrak was out there somewhere while mousing over the fact that his faction was dead. But, you know, he's still out there. He could be still out there somewhere. We don't know. We don't know the truth. But with these guys dead, we shouldn't really have much to worry about. And the Minotaurs running straight into the handguns, getting picked off there. Lovely stuff, looking good. The pirates are making a break for it on the flank, being chased by the Minotaurs and the Ungle Spearmen. But fortunately, we should be able to sort of outrun them while picking them off one by one. Meanwhile, the Ogres bludgeoning the Ungor to death. Oh, can you imagine Ogres as a faction? Will we see them? I mean, let's be honest. Yes, is the answer. It's fairly obvious that Ogres are going to be in the game at some point, and the fact that they're now mercenaries means, you know, it's probably going to be sooner rather than later. Look at these chonky boys. Oof. Jam o'clock. I do love my jam. Sartosa and pirates mopping up the Minotaurs, and some doggos that were sent against them are now heading to deal with the Cygor, who has been chucking boulders at us relentlessly. We've got a bit of a blob over here. Our ogres are bogged down, unable to sort of push out. Getting a little bit trapped there. But reinforcements have arrived as our swordsmen get smashed by a boulder. But there we go. I mean, the ogres have got 149.52. I think they've got a lot of kills, to be fair. Quite a few kills, 1 or 2. Even these ogres over here are doing absolutely fine. 60 kills, murdering the Ungor, no problem. Even while fighting a Beastman Lord at the same time, who is also having a bad time. Okay, we're taking out that Cygor, picking him off. Unfortunately, he's spotted the big blobs of infantry over here, and I'm a little bit concerned that if he chucks a boulder in this direction, that if it hits, it could do a lot of damage. Ow. Ooh, a cavalry horse. I mean, that'll be useful for if we have any cavalry, I guess. But we don't. Good. Okay. Well, never mind. Let's parade them prisoners.
Attack!
And then hopefully we can, follow you up. Or resolve you to death with the reinforcements from Westminster. And
We march.
take the upkeep reduction there. Those guys are dead. No longer our problem. And you've leveled up. So, what can we do with you? So you get Masters C, El Dorado, income from ports, not bad. Diplomatic relations with Bretonia, worthless peasants. They stink and they really don't know any better than living in a muddy shacks. Also, something should be done about the wretched windmills, indeed. Bloody windmills. And the Royal Legion. Okay, so experience per turn. So armor piercing weapon damage. Okay, reload time. Does increase the upkeep though. Will be 10%. So it'll give you quite a nice reload time reduction. I mean, +2 armor piercing weapon damage isn't really going to. It doesn't feel to me like it's going to be amazing. Melee defense. I mean, they are a bog standard infantry, aren't they? And we don't really have anything better than them, so I guess we'll go with that. You are going to do something like that, and that's Mr. Giorgio. Giorgio, there you go. And you are pretty much safe. Obviously, we've got some.
The lady grants you safe passage.
Don't fucking clue you off.
Welcome to fair Bretonia.
Can I get a trade agreement?
Just so.
Lovely, thank you very much. Where's Carl? There he is. It's 44. It's improving. Come on, Carl. It's going up to 60.
Be at peace, for that is all I ever want. Disagree with that?
You bastard. Okay, fine. Whatevs. Don't see me care. Hello.
I will marshal the men.
Hello, Carrick Norm. Okay, is there anyone? Oh, no, we can actually see this is the Haunted Forest. No one inside. We're going to take that. We're going to occupy it. Bish Bosh Bash. Perfect Vigor. Yeah, he's a campaigner.
What does the Emperor bid?
Far from home. A bit of extra money there. And I wonder if we can push down, maybe mop up. I mean, Carrick Zorn are fighting back. Obviously, Malice is down here with his legions of bloody spearmen. Although he's been put back by the fact that we have.
Not in my name.
We have sacked his, or taken his capital. So he's a little bit on the back foot, but nowhere near as bad as he should be. Why did Leonesi have... And why does Carl have... I mean, just questions. So many questions. So many... Okay, Grimgor might be quite dangerous. Yep, he's quite dangerous. Okay, it's strength rank 1. Fine, that's fine. Is that fine? It doesn't feel fine. Feels pretty concerning. Mostly because, you know, I think his units will be a lot nastier than ours. Well, Clan Scurvy are dead. You have a little scribe. Good for you. Have a Helm of Fortune. Don't have any weapons. Don't have any... Right, that's, you know...
Who calls?
Just you do you, mate. I need to be careful here, because if I get ambushed by Clan Ishin, then... You know, that's
right.
That's obviously bad. That's obviously bad. Could maybe go with this, but maybe we want to go with this because our missile units, I feel like the only thing kind of keeping us alive, really. Just have to rely on them. Do we have anything here? The Prince's Own Greatsword Infantry. Dieter Scharfen's Fist. We don't have any furs though, but we could get the Prince's Own. What are these? Cavalry? No, this only got... No, obviously they're Greatsword Infantry. I literally read it. Dozy twat. This is cavalry though. What do they have? Blinding Lights. Ooh. The Knights of the Starry Shield. The Sons of Strygos. They just need their salty. That's fair enough. The Knights of Forlorn Monte Castillo. They are a shooty boys. I'm going to go for the Knights of Starry Shields. Let's do that. Let's do that. Also, let's go with... Have we got any nice... Armor of the Stars, not really going to do anything for me. Hellfire Swords, that's okay. I kind of want some of the more, you know, I want like Scorpion Armor or something. That's the key. We need more cash. Also, I should have moved, I completely forgot I hadn't moved Lupio. It's fine, doesn't matter, don't need to. Currently we're just sort of like building up some chaos right in the middle of the Empire there. I mean, the Empire seems to be doing okay for itself, though. So I'm not overly concerned. Knights of Origo apparently have died, and looks like Deathmaster Snitch is currently raiding Flayed Rock. No problem. We can deal with that. We can deal with that. Light Goblin Migration. Oh, good. Oh, good. Hello.
Impossible. Raise Sigma. It is for the best.
All right, let's go for it. That's it. Run, Deathmaster Snitch. Run.
Pick up the pace.
Get him. What's he got? Mostly elite Skaven slaves. Interesting flex. Let's see how it plays out for him. Also a Banner of Outrage. Good. His army is mostly slaves. Elite ones? I don't know why you bother training them, to be honest, but there we go. Far be it from me to tell Deathmaster Snitch how to do his job. Of course, these guys are still dangerous because of those armor-piercing missile attacks. Apparently they've spawned in a horde of clan rats to attack the Montanate swordsman. That is the plan, yes. And off they go. Good. We do have a Carabiniers on the flank. Going to try and shoot down those Night Runners, bring them down. The Night Runners are the most dangerous unit in this army. Everything else pretty much just... Oh, and the Jezzails. We need to take out the Jezzails as well. So we're going to concentrate the old cannons on the Jezzails. See if we can bring them down. So spears move in. Looks like I'm going to... I should have spread this out a little bit more. I didn't. I meant to, but then realised that it was a bit late and they'd be out of formation. So I'm going to bring my cavalry around. I kept the cavalry behind just in case they did try and spawn any clan rats in my artillery or my handguns. They did not, though. So I'm going to wait until they get a big blob around these poor pikemen. And then we'll jump in. Deathmaster Snitch using his AoE ability to cause us a little bit of damage. They're not too bad, though, but he is going to be an absolute bastard to deal with. Carabiniers mowing people down, which is pretty good. We've already managed to break the Skaven slaves attacking our front line. No problem there. A couple of chieftains attacking our Republican guards. And also the swordsman we are sending in, El Cadavio, to do his best against them, I guess. Good luck there. So we hunt down these Night Runners. I mean, in theory, we should do fine against them, but, you know, our melee attack's good, their melee defense is... I mean, you know, technically we should be fine, but nope, won't be. Melee attack, not a good idea on those guys, especially because they run away and we can't get the charge bonus. I guarantee you, if I was running away, if I was playing the Skaven side, they would get a charge on me. But as I'm like following them, we will just walk into them, and then of course we won't get a charge bonus. And that being a large part of how we would do it. Yeah, I mean, dealing with skirmishes is annoying because of that fact. I mean, I guess do they have a net ability? I don't know. Do they have a net? They've got physical resistance, haven't they? Do they have a net? Is it... No, it's scurry away. They don't even have a net. They don't even have a bloody... They don't have a net. They don't have... Right, we've got some storm vermin in this... on this flank. You see the pikemen are suffering quite badly. We've lost a lot of men actually, which is kind of annoying. We do seem quite squishy. Like the Southern Realms do seem like quite a squishy faction. Personally, I think that the Southern Realms might be interesting to like fight against, because of course you get some slightly different units, but maybe not super great to actually play as. I think that's my takeaway. If I was going to have a takeaway, if I was going to have a hot take, it would be that. Maybe get the Southern Realm mod so that, you know, if you're in the Southern Realms, you can fight something interesting apart from more Empire. But don't play as them, because they're not actually that fun to play.
You all die!
Like, even the swordsman seems squishy. Everything just seems squishy. It's just very squishy. I mean, look at this. Squishy. Unit winning. What are these guys? Combat even. Nope. Nope. We've got 90 armor. They don't have armor-piercing melee attacks. That's bullshit.
They flee! We run!
Okay, well, fortunately, I think we've got reinforcements on their way. It's going to be a little while. I think everyone's going to break before that, which is probably just as well. Until we chase the last... I mean, fortunately, if this army routs, then they'd be destroyed because they've already fled.
Fight, men! Fight for our right to live!
Well, good luck with that. You're a little bit behind the lines, guys, and, you know, we tried the push out.
Not worth it!
No, it wasn't, really. Didn't really work at all.
We losing! Flee!
I don't think this army's necessarily the best composition, but we do seem very squishy. Is that just me? Alright, well, these Deathmaster Snitch are dead
We march!
for the moment.
Yes, my lord.
Uh-oh.
Preposterous!
Uh-oh. Oh, no! Where did you get 3 black dragons from?
The Empire!
No, we definitely didn't get it from the Empire. Right. We're going to run away, I think. Just... Look, we tried...
Yes, a sound
we tried to come out to play, but just turns out
Futile!
they're not playing fair. So we'll knock this down, because it looks like
Ready.
haunted forests It's gonna... Well, the ghosts are gonna get kicked out in a minute because there's Hydras and Black Dragons on their way.
Your orders?
So that's a party. There's also a big old Skull Rock. Then we should go get the Skull Rock, shouldn't we?
Graf.
Let's go and get the Skull Rock. Oh, we could get these guys. Should we get them? I kind of want to get rid of my swordsman. But I don't know. Would it? I mean, I get the desert. The desert dogs aren't particularly like that. There's nothing super wow about them, but they could be quite fun. I'm gonna get rid of a swordsman unit.
So?
And I'm going to get... They've actually got a lot of charge bonus, but I really like Bellona's Radiance. I really like the blinding attack. So I'm going to get them.
How should we proceed?
And then we're going to go for this little skull rocky thingy-majig. That's what we're going to do. What's this? Steelworks. Iron ingots. 200 income and then 300 income. Plus 5 armor for all characters. That's nice. Probably should get defenses, but let's get the growth.
What?
And yeah, we're going to go for the skull reef there.
What does the Emperor bid?
And then we'll head back to Mornington Crescent. You are being taxed. What about you? You're being taxed as well. Good. Okay, we're going to get the landed estate then. And Crispy Cola is going to, I think, just keep heading down here. I think that's sensible. I think I'm just going to wait until Carl comes to me. You know, I'm going to play hard to get. Maybe next time he offers me a trade deal, I'll tell him though.
You have a proposal? We are willing to hear it.
Hello. A military alliance. Now, you are at war... Well, you are at war with the Wood Elves. But I don't really like Wood Elves, so yeah, you're on. Sure, I mean, you did spend a little bit of time raiding me at the start of the campaign, didn't you? And I'm not going to forget that. But I'm going to look past it. I'm going to be the bigger man. Mostly because you're a dwarf. So by default, I have to be. Being raided, yes. Raided by Malice. Oh, good.
Now,
Well, apparently.
this will bolster the nation.
I don't think it will.
By Sigma's right.
Okay, we're just going to encounter... There's no point heading out. We've got Clan Eshin. The army's garbage.
The Empire!
We'll just get killed. What? Okay, so what's my plan? Right, to win... We've got the vaults. We can probably get Carcassonne.
Bow before the rightful lords of the realm.
Yes.
Get defensive alliance with you. So that'll help with that. So we can get that. The border princes are
I am ready to parley. I hope your words are wise.
fine.
Yes!
So we can do that. So we need the east. So obviously this is Grimgor territory. We need Solent, which is currently under the control of the Golden Order. Now we haven't met them, so if we come down here, we can go and meet them because we need Solons, don't we? Hello.
Friendship is more valuable than gold. I refuse.
Okay, he doesn't want that, but we could get a non-aggression and military access.
On it.
And then maybe, I mean, if that goes up to 76, I'm fairly sure we can get a military alliance
Absolutely not.
after that. And that'll be Solent. Winter's Teeth Pass again. That'll be that one. Averland
Approach as friend and make your offer.
can potentially start sort
Empire's
of
blessings, yes!
getting that on side as well, so that's good. We're looking pretty good. We need to kill the Black Venom. Now, they're currently down there for some reason. And the Creeping Death, who are over there. Grimgor's Ard Boys are going to be somewhat tricky, and the Bloody Hands as well. So again, you know, It's fine. We're going to be killing a lot of greenskins at this rate, but that's probably fine.
Praise Sigmar.
So let us consider then that we need to start thinking about invading the Badlands. I don't really want to invade the Badlands, but if we're going to kill Grimgor, we're going to have to. We're going to have to start pushing Grimgor out. Now, who are these guys? Now, who's like the Empire at war with?
Friends of the Empire, come.
So, I mean, right, who's Grimgor at war with? Let's find that first, because to be honest...
Ready.
He's only at war with Karak, the Border Princes, Clan Anger, and the Clan Moors. I mean, so far. Only has 21 settlements. That's not that many.
What?
Still, I mean, I think it's shown that our armies are pretty shits.
Direct me.
And not hot shits, but just shit, really. Just pretty poor, all in all. I don't really know what I do against... Because, I mean, the orcs don't really have much in the way of cavalry, but they do have some fast-moving units that can be quite nasty. We do have artillery, so there is that. Let us raid the cove. I'm going to put the Screaming Banner on those guys. Sure, why not? What have you got? 2 Rotting Leviathans, nasty. A cannon, nasty. Hand cannons are very nasty. And then they've also got the Depth Guard, who will mince my infantry in double short time. So, that's fun. Oh, a lovely bit of shades right on top of the cannon there, trying to take it out. As Telsian of Piccadilly Circus darts around, trying to dodge the hand cannons, because the hand cannons will make very short work of anything that gets in their range, and Telsian is very much in their range. But I need to take out the rest of these cannons. I need to take them out, so I need to get down into melee combat. As you can see, all the cannons still very much operational at the moment, and that's bad. Want to take him out. Oh no, Telsian, no! Oh, ow! Oh, Telsian! Oh, okay, you're fine. Get around behind him. You're fine. Get in here. Come on. Land. He lands. He takes out all 4 cannons in one hit. How did he do that? I mean, there's a reason they call him Telsian of Piccadilly Circus, and that's because he can fuck up 4 cannons in one headbutt. So he's going to stay and melee them. He should be fine there. He can drop a bit of shades in a minute and escape that. Artillery already opening up. The Rotting Leviathans are going to be the main issue to deal with here. Everything else not too bad. We do have to be a little bit careful of that hand cannon. The hand cannons are just very, very nasty. I've used them to amazing effects in my vampire campaigns, and I treat them with the respect they deserve. Taking a little bit of fire here, not too bad. Take a little bit of cannon fire. Of course, these guys don't have shields, so have to be a little bit careful. But we do have our Knights of the Starry Shield charging into the rear of this Zombal Pirate deckhand mob. Of course, they blind units, which means these guys now have 7 melee attack and 5 melee defense, which means they're not going to be doing very much damage, and we should be able to mop them up quite easily. Meanwhile, the Leopard Company holding the line against the Rotting Leviathans. We have debuffed the shit out of them, so they're not really doing very much damage to us, he says, as they liquidize the poor Leopard Company. But, you know, that's fine. Telsian dropping another bit of shades on the other hand cannon mob, as our pirates come out of the trees, show themselves. We have the man-eaters with great weapons, smashing zombies left, right and centre. They may be pole arms, but they're just not really doing much damage against the ogres there. Got the organ guns cutting through the gunnery mob. Deckhand mob charging towards the pirates, but the pirates are just better in melee combat, so we can charge them and shoot them at the same time, and I think we can definitely win this engagement, to be honest. I don't think this is going to be particularly particularly troublesome. Oh, it's pirate on pirates. Hot pirate on pirate action. Oh, if only there were some ninjas. Not until Warhammer 3. Looks like the rest of the army crumbling. Concentrated fire took out the rotting Leviathans and just the enemy general, who is going to die very soon, but not before getting us moist. What a jerk. So maybe more and bigger artillery's the key. Well, let's take the upkeep reduction. And we get 20 big ones and a Banner of Rage. So that's nice.
To war!
We could sail down to Elephant and Castle.
To the provinces.
That's the other option. Like, is a light cannon good? It doesn't feel good. You know? Like, organ guns are good, and normal cannons are good, but they're quite, like, your artillery isn't as good as the Empire. We could get the turtle cannon. I mean, what am I really aiming for here? I mean, we can get the Republican Guard. We need an arms maker for that, which is, what's one of these? Yes. So, let's maybe go with that. And I guess we'll go with that
Direct me.
to sort of start us off. Let's get the coastal town there. I mean, this is generally fine. We can get some more wine and we can sell it. Because we've got enough trade partners that we should just be selling everything. I mean, we've only really got wine. We've got 31 barrels. We're selling all of it. Do we have any other resources? Is it just? Oh, we've got iron here. We've got more wine here. So wine is not a problem. We have wine. So we can get more wine. So that's nice. Just corner the wine market. That's what we need to do. While we
marshal the men.
Yeah, while you marshal away, prepare for the inevitable onslaught of spearmen and hydras that will come.
Yes.
It's on its way, I can tell. More armor, I don't know. I mean, more melee. I mean, we don't have any dwarven armor. Dwarven units. So this is. That's not really that good. This, I mean, 10 armor. Is 5% upkeep worth 10 armor? Like, it doesn't feel like it. You know? I was sort of umming and ahhing about it, but I've come on. I just don't think it is. I mean, the missile cavalry's fine. But very situational. I've never really been in a point where I genuinely don't. Well, no, that's not necessarily true, but certainly not at level 22. Where I'm looking at all my skills and going, I don't really know what to give you. A magic item drop chance. I mean, that's only the local region, so that's not that good. I could give. Okay, you've got lightning strike. Research rate. Lord upkeep. Income from ports. Again, that's not really that useful. I mean, growth is fine, I guess. I guess additional tradable resources? It feels weird I'm doing that on my main character, but that's kind of where I am. None of the skills seem particularly good. Like, all the ones that I'm kind of like, yeah, I get that, have downsides, to which makes me go, maybe not. So I'm sort of in this position where I don't really know what, you know, I mean, what...
Greetings, stranger.
What do I do? Okay, we're still being raided. That's to be you know, expected.
Preposterous. By Sigmar's right.
I mean, what?
Forbidden.
How? I mean, yeah, okay. Well, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about that, to be honest. And we do have a garrison here, so that's something. But still, that's a lot of black dragons and hydras.
Yes.
So,
How should we proceed?
I mean, that's the question, isn't it?
To battle.
That is the question. Now, we could tax this. It's only -1, which actually isn't too bad. So I'm going to... I mean, the Chaos Corruption is dropping. In fact, it's going to drop down to 0. Drop at 2% a turn. So that's actually pretty good. We're making a lot of money here, which is good. And I mean, we're making a lot of money from trade, which is also good. So, you know, pretty much... I'm so glad I've got ogres at the moment. Because if I didn't have ogres, I don't know what I'd do.
Futile.
It might be. I'm looking at Grimgor's armies. I'm going, I don't really... I mean, unless I can maybe get these other factions to declare war on him.
I trust our dealings will bear fruit, friend. Not likely.
I don't... You know... If I run into an army that's all Black Orcs, I feel like they're just going to walk over me. Unless I can shoot them first.
Praise Sigmar.
I mean, that's the dream. It's a little captain.
The nation calls.
Indeed, what can you do? Pretty much bog standard captainy stuff, which is fine. I mean, I guess we can just, like, you know, get our alliances together and stuff. A lot of people like us, which is... I mean, it feels weird.
I will
Normally, I'm at war with everyone, but this time it seems to be pretty chill. Now, unfortunately, this episode's going to be a little bit on the short side because I kind of ran out of time to record it, plus all the house move stuff. We'll be moving soon. There might be a little bit of a hiatus with the videos, simply because I might not have internet. I don't know, so we'll see how it goes, but I'll let you know, because I will have, obviously, my phone. I just might not be able to upload videos. Plus, you know, moving's a lot of work. So, who knows? But hopefully, it shouldn't be too bad. So, fingers crossed. But, say, it's just a lot of stuff to prep running up to it. So, this video is going to... Because I always try to make the Patreon videos about an hour. But, oh, hello.
Now,
Yeah.
it is for the best.
This one might be a little bit on the short side, just because, you know, time constraints and all that. So we've got Dreams of Empire, which is quite nice. I'm going to go with the Death Belchers.
Sigmar compels us.
And then I'm going to run back here. There we go. Don't really care what Malice does. He can do him.
I trust our dealings.
Military Alliance. Oh, yes. I mean, my hope is that this way, if Grimgor declares war on us, then at least we can, like, draw in a lot of allies to help us. What we got? That's fine. Got a Marine. Hoorah. And a Road Warden, and a Hedge Wizard, and another Marine.
Your orders?
My orders now. I guess...
What does the Emperor bid?
Okay.
The provinces.
Okay, so what we're going to do
Ready.
is... I feel like Republican Guard might be our only option. Because the swordsmen, these guys don't do very well. The Republican Guard, though, have a lot more armor. I feel like we're going to have to rely on the Republican. I think that's all we can do, right? They seem to be the only bog standard decent infantry that we have on side, and they're not even that particularly good. But I think we're going to have to rely on them. So we need the Republican Guards. The pikemen actually aren't bad. They do get the extra 20% melee attack, which isn't a huge amount, but it does. They got the 60 armor, but the Republican Guard are only they're basically another half the price, and they've got, you know, better. Well, actually, they've got slightly less melee defense, but then significantly less armor. And these guys got armor pierce. So I think the Republican Guard are probably the right thing to do. So I think that's what we need. So we need to get the.
Sigma.
We need to get this thingy-majig, don't we? So we need to upgrade that. It's also going to give us a little bit of income, which is fine. And so I think what we need to do is we need to switch out these crossbows for Pervase crossbows. Also, can we get the Borgio's Besiegers? Are they different? Oh no. I thought they were Borgio. No, they're Borgio is the Besieger. Braganza has the. Okay, good. So we'll grab them. Oh, there's a Goblin cavalry. Interesting. What's this? Mengele Man-Hides Man-Flayers. What are they? I remember the name. And obviously he's like a dragon god. Didn't they have a giant as well or something? I can't remember. What the fuck are those? Missile infantry. I don't know. It's gone blank. Right, we need. Yeah, so we're gonna. Right, we're gonna get you probably over to Cockfosters. Still makes me laugh. And we will then sort of switch out your army. And then the poll for next time is: do we build up our settlements? And because I think the next step is obviously we should be fine to secure all the territory we need, but to win, we're going to have to clean out the Greenskins, and that's going to be distinctly tricky by ourselves. But obviously, the more prepared we are, the better. So what do we do? Do we maybe take up position in the border princes and try and help them if they come under attack, or do we push and try and do we build up our defenses, maybe push our armies, like get our armies ready to go, and then sort of push into the border princes, prepare to defend them if they come under attack? Alternatively, do we launch a naval assault on the coast of the Badlands and take the fight to Grimgor immediately, see if we can pull in as many of our allies as possible? So that's the poll for next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.